Shalom, Mr. Shalom, Shalom. Call Lawyer Howell, Ba Shema Mashiach, Umalaki Awashai, Wabaka Kadash, Atazawan Kabaka Bayam, Esquire Wa, Kwame Allah, Habatamakyan, Wa Akwa. Amen. We back at it with another video through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Mashiach, Umalaki Awashai, Hatazadaki. Sirach series, brothers and sisters already know what time it is. Let's get into it. Right? And I'm gonna say this now. Salakia, if I seem a little extra relaxed, you know what I'm saying? I've just ended. You know what I'm saying? It's late night, but for the brothers and sisters that that watch these videos, man, like most likely you know me on a personal level, or you know what I'm saying, you watch it because you can kind of get a sense of like the more personal relationship. You feel what I'm saying? So most high willing, y'all can bear with me. And this chapter got a lot of points in it that we're gonna bring out, right? As we get through this book of Sirach, man. So let's get into it. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 13, verse 1. It says, "He that toucheth pitch shall be defiled therewith, and he that fellowship with a proud man shall be like unto him." And that's something you don't want, man. Nobody wants to be like a proud man. The Most High hates proud men, right? I be wishing I can get precepts in the book of Sirach. But let's go to Proverbs 16:18, right? The Most High hates a proud man. You don't want to have fellowship with a proud man, right? This is Proverbs chapter 16 and verse number 15. It says, Salakia 18. It says, I'll start at verse number 17. Proverbs chapter 16, verse 17. "The highway of an upright is to depart from evil. He that keepeth his way preserveth his soul." Right? Verse 18. "Pride goeth before destruction, and an haughty spirit before a fall." So when you sense pride in a brother, you can start the clock. Start the clock. They got them certain games where you got the little hourglass joint, you flip it and the sand start trickling down. Or you see a brother in pride, go ahead and watch that sand trickle down. You understand that? Because that destruction is gonna come. Right? And that righteous man, you're gonna look well to your goings, and you're gonna, you know what I'm saying, keep your distance from that prideful man. You understand that? It says, "Burden not thyself above thy power while thou livest, and have no fellowship with one that is mightier and richer than thyself. For how agree the kettle and the earthen pot together? For if one be smitten against the other, it shall be broken." Now, this isn't talking about like, okay, boom, this brother, he get paid 30 an hour, but I'm getting paid $10 an hour. You understand that? That don't mean y'all can't hang out with each other and have fun. This is going into like that common sense where you're not gonna catch me making a breakdown video with Jay-Z. You're not gonna catch me making a damn breakdown video with whatever rich, whatever kind of whatever. You know what I'm saying? Let's read on. It says, "The rich man have done wrong, and yet he threateneth withal. The poor is wronged, and he must entreat also." Right? "If thou be for his profit, he will use thee. But if thou have nothing, he will forsake thee." And this is a part of the reason why the Most High not really getting down with rich men. You understand? What I just read is the exact opposite. I should have never brought out that definition of being meek. That when I read that definition of being meek, I was like, wow. You know what I'm saying? To be in need of something, right? Humble, lowly. You understand that? This is the exact opposite of being meek. It says the rich man, it says, "If thou be for his profit," like, I mean, if you're in a rich man's space for his profit, because remember, a rich man, all he's thinking about, like, I gotta get this bag, I gotta get this money, I gotta do whatever. I don't care if it's morally correct. I don't care how it makes you feel. I gotta get this damn money. That's a rich man's perspective. You understand that? It says, "If it be for his profit," right, "he will use thee. But if thou have nothing, he will forsake thee." If you ain't talking money, I ain't talking nothing. You feel what I'm saying? That's not morally correct, right? It says, "If thou have anything, he will live with thee. Yeah, he will make thee bear, and will not be sorry for it. Because at the end of the day, he gonna take the little couple of dollars you got, take the money you got, and he's gonna go enjoy himself." He's gonna be like, "Hey man, it is what it is. You gotta get it how you live." That's that get it how you live spirit, right? That's what the rich man's gonna have, right? It says, you know what I'm saying? You gotta get it how you live. That's what they say. It says, "If he have need of thee, He will deceive thee and smile upon thee and put thee in hope. And he will ask thee fair and say, what wantest thou? Right? And remember, last chapter, we were just talking about your enemy. Your enemy is going to do these things to you. So at the end of the day, when you have a rich man, the Lord already told you about the rich man. He said, for that rich man to get into the kingdom is as it is a camel to get through the eye of a needle. So the Lord, he already don't trust him. How much more us as the Lord's servants? You follow? It says, and he will shame thee by his meats until he have drawn thee dry twice or thrice, and at the last he will laugh thee to scorn. Afterward, it says afterward, select my bad, I lost my spot. It says afterward, when he seeth thee, he will forsake thee and shake his head at thee. Man, a rich man is going to use you, man. A rich man is going to use you. This is a tactic that they teach you in the world. I made this one song one day. I said, positive actions is the way. Positive thoughts is the way to get paid. What I say? It's time to get knowledge because of your actions. By him they are weighed. You know what I'm saying? Positive thoughts is the way to get paid. Whatever. I said that in the song. Now, positive thoughts, that's how you're able to continue to do what you're supposed to be doing in this captivity. Right? Continue to get up, bust your behind, go and do the slavery acts that, because we're in captivity, man. Positive thoughts is what gets you through these things. But these positive thoughts is based off of the precepts. It's based off of the Lord. At the end of the day, I'm a grown man. I have to pay bills. I have certain responsibilities that I have to take care of. I'm not just gonna sit back all day. Captivity. I'm such a spiritual man. I can't worry about carnal money. I just ain't got time for it. Never in my life will you ever see me with that kind of mindset. Most High willing. You understand that? At the end of the day, you got to do what you got to do. But chapter 13 in Sirach, it's talking about the distillation. So like the mindset and the goings of this rich man who, one, he's proud. Let's get that in do I want James 4 and 6? I don't think I want James 4 and 6. Right, it's this rich man who his mind is just so focused on money and all these other things and things that he can carnally use for himself. You understand that? But he cares nothing about you. He cares nothing about brotherly love or anything that's morally correct. You understand that? That's the differences. That's what I was explaining. That's the differences, or that's the, you know what I'm saying, the dissimulations between, like, you can be out here getting money versus you chasing money, right? Chasing the bag. You feel what I'm saying? It's just, it's not right that way. It's not right because of the mindset that you go behind it. In order for you to be chasing the bag to become rich, man, anybody's going to tell you, you got to really be applying yourself and don't think nothing else about nothing else. Don't care about how nobody feel. And like, and when you get into like marketing, you know what I'm saying? This is the last example I'll use. You get into marketing, you're trying to sell somebody something. You don't, man, you don't care, right? If they can afford it. If they can afford it, if they can afford it, right? You're just trying to sell them a product, right? That little mindset right there is that rich man or that rich woman times 1,000, man. Because they done mastered it and applied it for them to get their little carnal dollars. Do I want James 4 and 6? Yeah, I'll get this. It says, James chapter 4 and verse 5. It says, do ye think that the scripture saith in vain, the spirit that dwelleth in us lusteth to envy? But he giveth more grace. Wherefore he hath said, God resisteth the proud, but giveth grace unto the humble. Submit yourselves therefore to God. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you. Draw nigh to God, and he will draw nigh to you. Cleanse your hands, ye sinners, and purify your hearts, ye double-minded. Be afflicted, and mourn, and weep. Let your laughter be turned to mourning, and your joy to heaviness. Humble yourselves in the sight of the Lord, and he will lift you up. You understand that? This is the mindset that you can apply to go out and handle your business. You follow? You could be doing wrong when you was in the world. You can be doing wrong on your day-to-day basis. You humble yourself so the spirit of the Lord can lift you up. And that's going into like your virtue, you know what I'm saying, and the way you conduct yourself. That's the way you lift up within your spirit, whether you got the money or you don't. Carnally, we're in a world I'm not gonna think about submit myself to the Most High God. I'm gonna think about ways is I can do this, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. Right? I can go and I can wake up a couple hours early, right? Go learn this program. You know what I'm saying? Put a couple hours in and learning that program. Go clock in while I'm clocking in. I'm gonna go do this. You know what I'm saying? That's the mindset that a lot of our people don't grasp when it comes to handling your business and just getting what you need. Right? The Lord said also in the book of Sirach, it says a little is a little has sufficed thee as a man. You understand that? So that's getting into like covetousness and all manner of greed and then lust. Right? Let's read on. Verse 8. Beware that thou be not deceived and brought down in thy jollity. If thou be invited of a mighty man, withdraw thyself, and so much the more will he invite thee. Right? For keeping the context what we're talking about, right? Don't put yourself in that situation where you can just be used. Press thou not upon him, lest thou be put back. Stand not afar off, lest thou be forgotten. Meaning, like, move in wisdom. Because at the end of the day, you know, like, it's your brother, whatever. You got to be merciful, right? Which is facts. But you want to move in wisdom, right? It says, Salaki. Salaki, forgive me. I apologize. It says, affect not to be made equal unto him and talk, and believe not his many words. Because remember, by his many words, especially in today's society, by his many words, that's how he getting paid, right? It says, but not by his many words, for with much communication he will tempt thee, right? You know, like, boom, trying to tell you, I got this business plan. We done had this business plan for months now, right? This business plan, boom, we go in and put a couple dollars here, we gonna go up, right? It says, he will tempt thee, and smiling upon thee will get out thy secrets, right? Now you tell him, yeah, I do got, you know what I'm saying? I do got $200 to put right there. And then, okay, if I just set aside $200 a month, I just go ahead and give it to you. That's that brother. You feel what I'm saying? He will get thy secrets. That's how I go, man. Right? But cruelly he will lay up thy words and will not spare to do thee hurt and to put thee in prison. Observe and take good heed, for thou walkest in peril of thy overthrowing. When thou hearest these things, awake in thy sleep. Love the Lord all thy life, and call upon him for thy salvation. Right? This is now, right? It says, every beast loveth his like, and every man loveth his neighbor. Now, this is the mindset that Sirach is about to explain how, one, you can do these things righteously. Right? You look to the Lord for that protection, right? For you to be provided for, right? For him to give you the mindset and the ability for you to put in that work, for you to go do that, you know what I'm saying? For you to go do the work and, you know, do what you're supposed to do. The Lord said, riches gotten by vanity shall diminish. Riches gotten by vanity is how we fell as a nation, right? Lying and stealing, that stuff is going to come back on you, right? In the world, they call it karma. The Lord call it, hey, you reaping what you sow, right? You can't just live your life scheming and lying and all. You can't do that, man. You understand that? Being upright and just man. That's how you handle your business. Every beast loveth his like, and every man loveth his neighbor. All flesh consorteth according to kind, and a man will cleave to his like. Meaning, you're not gonna see me hanging out, you know, with, you know, somebody I can't get along with, right? Naturally, okay? Now, you don't see a frog hanging out with a lion. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get the frog on the lion back. You know, that's what that's going into, right? It says, what fellowship hath the wolf with the lamb, right? Because you don't see a wolf hanging out with a lamb, right? So the sinner with the godly, meaning like you as a man, you're going to hang around the spirits that you attract. Though the spirits that you attract, that's who you're going to be cool with, right? Now, as a godly man, you're going to see me hang around people that can share certain qualities. We can have certain conversations and all that other stuff to where we can relate to these things, right? If let's put this example out there. If I like handling my business, you know what I'm saying? I like providing for my household, make sure it's provided for. You understand that? Respecting my morals. I'm going to hang around with somebody that can do the same thing. If I like to play video games and have fun, whatever, I'm going to hang around somebody that do the same. That's just how it goes, right? Every beast loves his kind, right? But you're not going to see opposites. Meaning, like, if I like to teach the scriptures, make videos, do all these other things, you're not going to see me hanging around a Satanist. You know what I'm saying? This is not how it's supposed to go, right? It says, what agreement is there between the hyena and the dog? It says, and what peace between the rich and the poor? And the wild ass is the lion's prey in the wilderness. So the rich eat up the poor, as the proud hate. And that's what they do today. The rich eat up the poor. Recently, this is facts. What I'm about to say, right? I know people individually who work in urban housing development. I know this for a fact. What I'm about to say is a fact. The government put $7 billion into the refugees of Ukraine for them to come and live in the United States. $7 billion. But yet, the people that's here in America, that live here in America, there's no hope for them. Homeless people, people who just can't make a way for themselves in America, the Israelites, there's nothing we can do about it. When I'm telling you about these $7 billion, this may be Googleable knowledge, but I got this straight from the source that works with urban housing development. They have $7 billion for these refugees from Ukraine, but yet they give us nothing, right? But what the Lord said, it says, it says a rich man, Salakia. It says, Salakia, what precept? As the wild beast, it says, as the wild ass is the lion's prey in the wilderness, so the rich eat up the poor, man. As the proud hate humility, because at the end of the day, in today's society, rich people need poor people. As crazy as it sounds, right? That's the man Esau, right? It says, as the proud hate humility, so doth the rich abhor the poor. A rich man beginning to fall is held up of his friends, but a poor man being down is thrust also away by his friends. When a rich man is fallen, he hath many helpers. He speaketh things not to be spoken. And yet men justify him. Why? Because he rich. Because he got tangible things. Oh, this man, he got all this damn money. Yeah, he might have used that knowledge to get where he at. If I use that same knowledge, I agree with it, I can get there. Right? Men justify it, right? Because of tangible things. That's not based off of the Lord. It says, the poor man slipped, and yet they rebuked him too. He spake wisely and could have no place. When a rich, because that's, man, a lot of men and women think about just carnality, tangible things, right? This is more proof to show you that the Lord don't give a damn about anything physical. When a rich man speaketh, every man holdeth his tongue, and look what he saith. They extol it to the clouds. But if the poor man speak, they say, what fellow is this? And if he stumble, they will help to overthrow him, right? What this is symbolic to, man, if you watch an interview with Kevin Hart, you watch an interview with T.I., you watch an interview, who else be trying to be deep? Rick Ross. I don't know why. People love when Rick Ross speak. They like, damn, let me see, Kevin Gates. Let me see what he talking about, right? What this brother, you know what I'm saying? Just the way they talk, surely they're talking about something expensive, right? Surely they're talking about something that can help me get through in this society. But in actuality, it's nothing. But they don't want to hear men that do the stuff I do. You understand that? At the end of the day, that's how it goes. Right? Not saying I'm poor or anything like that, but in terms of tangible things and compared to those men I named, I ain't got nothing. But I'm coming out, thus saith the Lord. I'm talking about thus saith the Lord, the Most High God. But people don't want to hear, you know what I'm saying, what we got going on in this truth, man. Right? They'd rather hear it come out of their mouth because they feel like, damn, surely they talking about something that'll get me some bread. Follow? The heart of a man, it says, riches are good unto him that hath no sin. And poverty is evil in the mouth of the ungodly, man. So like I said earlier, handling your business is righteous when it's in order, man. It says a cheerful countenance is a token of a heart that is in prosperity. And the finding of the finding out of parables is a wearisome labor of the mind, man. You understand that? So when you handling your business, you doing what you things according to rightness, that's gonna show in your countenance, man. You understand that? But at the end of the day, just to sum up the chapter, at the end of the day, don't nobody hear what the hell I got to say. All right, I'm already young. I'm already people call me a little kid. You know what I'm saying? When people scar, you know saying, you a little white boy, right? Not knowing what I do, right? Not knowing the, you know what I'm saying, the kind of business I handle, like the councils I hold, or like whatever it may be. You feel what I'm saying? Not knowing what I do. You a little boy. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing to offer. But if I was up there with, damn, $10,000 worth of chains, all this other stuff, and I was rapping, they be like, okay, I see where you going with this. All right? How people are smitten with madness, man. So don't be that rich man that's being manipulative just to get your riches and, you know what I'm saying, to get these tangible things. Right? You got to trust in Yahweh Shemi Hawashai that he will give you the mind. This is how it works. You trust in the Most High God, that he gives you the mindset, and he gives you the capabilities, and he presents you with the opportunities for you to go provide, for you to get some money in your bank account, however you do it, for you to provide, and it be enough to suffice thee for your daily living, to provide, right, for your household, man. You understand that? The Most High do these things. Right, brothers got townhouses, dogs, families, food in the refrigerator. Right, I know some brothers, they just now getting their house, you know what I'm saying, moving into their new spot. Like, these things happen. Right, I had one brother, literally, literally like 7, 8 months ago, you know, we was living together in a townhouse. Me and the brother was living together in a townhouse, right? We split up for like 3-4 months. That brother, he went to go get a single family house. Right? And then he just bought himself a house, man. Right? That brother's in the truth, trusting in Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And that's the fruits of the spirit, man. Right? That, you know, came about and that worked out for that brother, man. Right? So don't think just because I push the scriptures and all that other stuff, I'm the poor, I'm the lowly, you know, things still go out, man. You know what I'm saying? All praise to the Most High for that, right? Shalom. Ahabatam.